Exotic foods. Oh yeah, I know what you think. Some of you may already have pictures ideas in their head. Some of you cannot bear to see themselves eating it. Some of you might even cite examples in their mind. Some of you may ask why. Why eat exotic foods? Are they really beneficial? We chefs revolve around many flavors, taste, and nutrition. We are exposed to a variety of ingredients and food types. We are also capable of determining ingredients and processes. When it comes to trying new things, we chefs dare you. It was always a new adventure for us whenever our taste buds linger on exotic foods. It was always a sense of bravery and a challenge to a chef because you will always want to experiment. But my chef at SAIT told me, you'll never know unless you try it. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a rule as a chef. Exotic food are all over the country. But one thing I'm very proud is my very own heritage. Now let me tell you a story of how balut, or what we call duck embryo, made its way to being a delicacy. It is dark, humid, and lonely night in the streets of Manila. The lights are flickering and the dogs are barking at the man selling as he continues to walk barefoot to sell balut. Balut! 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 He yelled. It was a quiet night. Sales were not as usual as it was. This is the life of a brave soldier, supporting his family despite of all this. His bravery can be compared to a lion in the wild, with no protection but just the balut delicacy. Being reckless as he carries on, not thinking about getting robbed by a homeless people. It is an act of love and sacrifice, just to have something to eat at their table. Thinking that they would not be able to eat 3 times a day, but at least once a day. You might still cringe at the thought of eating duck embryos, but it's the unmasked and heartfelt story of how it became a golden delicacy in the Philippines. As the night wore on, the soldiers made no more sales, peeling bomb. He had to go home with whatever is left in his pocket and try to buy food for his family. Of course, the golden delicacy will never leave their table. Out of nowhere, the son asked, Papa, what is this delicacy you're selling? Is it true what Grandma said? These are not good for kids at all? Then his grandma said, Son, you are too young. You should only consume 1 balut per day, as it would not be good for your young age. It got me curious. Was it true? And why? Now the kid is age of 21, right now, and he is standing in front of you guys. Yes, I'm that kid. I am now soon to be graduating chef, and I tried many exotic foods from beef tongue to frog legs and many more. And I will still look back on the day I last tried balut. Word balut, which means wrap, and that perfectly describes the exotic food because it is wrapping and covered by a shell. I know exotic food like this might make your skin crawl. I'm gonna change that perspective. So I conducted my research. It is indeed a myth that it was bad for young people. In fact, they use it for nutritional deficiencies. In the Philippines, duck eggs help mothers give their young children more protein. A new program targeted establishment an early warning system for food and for nutrition security. It is helping women provide nutritious food for their children. The government of the Philippines, working with the EU and the UNICEF on a 5-year program to reduce stunting and anemia in women and children, set up an innovative program to detect dietary problems and deficiencies. For one, it is a high protein food. In owing to its simplicity, it is probably quite easy to digest. It is also rich in beneficial essential fatty acids, which play key roles in organ health and overall hormonal activity. But balut may also contain embryonic stem cells or rejuvenating value when eaten. Did you know that there are untold truths about balut? Balut embodies the flavor of chicken. I know, right? Who wouldn't even thought it would taste like that? It is a duck egg after all. Balut eating contests do exist. It is for people who dare to enter. There has been a festival celebrating balut for more than 3 decades now. Isn't it amazing how this simple duck embryo made people's bond grow stronger more than ever? Balut is even proven to cure hangover. Well, who knows? It is also great for when you're drinking beer or liquor and having snacks. I dare you to try it. It makes you change your mind. When it comes to consuming weird foods, we are professionals, satisfied by our achievements, basking in a glow that only engaging in truly sophomoric exercises with food can engender. In the simple sense of exotic foods, trying it can change your mind. The unique delicacy grows families band closer, despite of poverty. Balut, a golden delicacy, consumed with happy people, would you still cringe at it? Even if it was a dare? It won't kill to try. A country, a family, the hard work, a chef, a delicacy. Balut, everyone. Thank you.